Territorial Cup. Prize possession for both the Cats and the Devils, but only one gets to take this rivalry hardware home. It's time to find out if we'll bear down or forks up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arizona's offense will start this game off. Arizona State squeaked by in a tight one in the last Territorial Cup meeting.
Yeah, and you can say squeak by, but they don't give a mess, right? Like, all you want to do in these rivalry games, these big battles, is find a way to win, and the Sun Devils did that in the last meeting.
You're right, David. Historically, these two teams played late in the year, and it just drives momentum into the offseason for the winning team. That was ASU the last time.
Arizona right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Now the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Arizona comes out with another first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Arizona. Once he got some room, it was over. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Sun Devils offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Give to the back. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. to move the sticks, now back to work. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Release to the back. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And he tacks on the extra point.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. To the air, it's Buck. Here's a heat. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The first time the Sun Devils and the Wildcats met, Arizona wasn't even a state yet. It was 1899.
Reese Davis, a college football aficionado, and a history buff, too. Great history between these two schools there.
Yeah, and it goes back obviously that long. So many classes, so much hatred. It's beautiful when rivalries really matter, and it matters to the people of Arizona.
Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Arizona runs out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets a block. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The short hands, it's Teray. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Buck. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back. The 10. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. How about this for starting field position? 1st and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Arizona in a hurry. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Buck. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Now on the option. Ball is loose. Headed to the end zone. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. through the air. It's Buck. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Arizona runs out the punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Throwing right. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Right down the middle. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense in a split backfield. On the option. Now the pitch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Let's go. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
What a great job defending the comeback there by the defender, right? He was able to squat, transition, break on the ball, and knock it down. Could not have played that better.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Going for it all. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something to... Gonna take a shot at this DB. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Buck. He's going for it all. Finds a spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks, good things happen for your defense.
He'll do it himself. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He'll He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long. To the air. It's Buck. Pulls it in. It's Sparks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy. At midfield, he's got room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. With the catch, it's Teray. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Got it in the middle, it's Sparks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to...
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Puts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Territorial Cup rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Arizona and Arizona State plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Got the first down and more. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Power football with the run. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Good timing on the quick out. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally... quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Caught behind the line. It's Vaughn. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, the tight end's got to do a better job getting his depth on the route. He's running out to the perimeter of the field, but he's got to get further down rush got tackled, and as a result, it's a negative play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He'll keep it himself. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Buck. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. On the one hand, literally, that was a fantastic catch, but on the other hand, didn't get enough.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of an old basketball analogy, like $1 million move, $1 finish. Nice play, but it didn't get the first down.
Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught in the backfield, it's Touré. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll try to get outside. Across the 45. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've handled the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening, they're going to take it. And right now, they're pulling away.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Let's go! Back to throw, it's Buck. Got a man, it's Sparks. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. A nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home college football's oldest rivalry trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.